Hello everyone and welcome to another Get Ready With Me. My name is Courtney Leach Hensley and today we are doing another In My Scent era. For those of you that are new here, I come to you usually the first 3 Mondays of the month. Sometimes it's the second, third, and fourth. I'm trying to do better. And I just like to show just makeup looks, putting colors together, showing you trends, taking inspiration from potentially unlikely things like today. So yeah, today we are going to talk about Fulton and Rourke's Cloudland. Now, usually in my scent era, I blind pick it, blind sniff, blind makeup look. I'm doing 2 out of those 3. I have wanted to try Cloudland for a while. Based on everything that I've seen, it just looks like it's such a pretty scent. So I wanted to try it. Like it's typically described as like rain, forest, like that kind of like vibe, like the way like it smells in the summer after it rains. So it was time. I had to try it. Cloudland by Fulton and Rourke is described as a woody floral musk. The top notes are citrus zest and transparent jasmine. I love jasmine. Mid notes are jasmine sambac, whatever, ylang ylang, and cashmerean. And the base notes are ambrax, skin musks, and moss crystals. So basically rain in the forest. Why wouldn't I love this? And honestly, I don't want to say it's a dreary day out, but it's definitely not as sunny as it should be for June. So I kind of feel like this is perfect. Blind sniff. Definitely smell musk and jasmine. And I'm not mad. Oh my gosh, I'm not mad about that. So let's do what I typically do and rip off a piece of paper because I have yet to buy those little paper scenty things that people spray perfume on. And let's just see what this smells like. I feel like I've smelled something like this before. I definitely can smell the musk. I'm surprisingly not getting any like citrus zest. That's my cat attacking a wasp, in case anybody's wondering. But I looked it up. It's not the kind that are like mean or whatever. It actually smells, probably because of the musk, a little more masculine than what I expected it to smell like. But let's see how this works with my own chemistry. It's interesting. I like it. I just don't know how to describe it. It wasn't what I was expecting. I like it. Now to figure out the makeup look. And while I'm thinking about that, as I always recommend, go to Fulton and Rourke's website to see the inspiration behind the perfume, because they always put a description, like their inspiration. They're based off of locations that they've been to from what I've noticed so far. This one has a cute little story with it, but check it out. Totally recommend it. I'll actually throw the link in the description as well for you guys. But let me try to figure out what I want to do, because I'm actually not sure on this one. So give me a minute. When I tell you that I'm over here fighting for my life, trying to figure out what I want to do, because this scent is not what I was expecting it to be. And so I'm just like, but I think I'm going to go with what I've got going on here on my hand. Got my eye primer on, and I'm going to start with Gingerbread Man. And we're just going to put it on the lid. I've got kind of a fluffy brush here. This is the new version of the Morphe brush that I like. That, as much as I hate to say it, I just don't know if I like this one as much. And I'm going to take a big old blending brush here, because I always forget just how damn pigmented these shadows are. So I don't want it super bold and dramatic. I want like a soft, earthy, smoky eye, if that makes sense. I will say I think it might be the primer that I used this time because I can't remember which video it was. I know I was showing colors from Riot. Pretty certain it was colors from Riot because I know it was red. Maybe it was my potential red carpet. It might have been that. But I know I used this primer for that, and I was like, why is everything so damn creamy right now and like just bold and insane? And I feel like it was that video. But the way I look at it is the primer that I used for my lids is potentially a primer that I will have for Riot Rogue, and I kind of feel like that's a good characteristic. It really helps the color go on even more pigmented, makes things more creamy. I'm adding ornament to, I was just going to kind of do the inner corner here, but we're going to kind of, as you can see, put onto the inner eyelid just a little bit. This is going to kind of be like that rain as it's coming down. I almost feel like I should really shut my door because somebody is doing something outside and I can almost guarantee that you guys can hear that shit. All right, so we're gonna take Christmas here. It's my dark smoky green. I just felt like this needed green in it because they talked about, you know, forest. It's also inspired by Cloudland Park, Canyon, something like that. And all the pictures that I saw was green. And they said it was, you know, foresty too. Like the whole inspiration behind it. You gotta have green, right? So I'm actually just gonna use this as my under eye color so I can still, I don't know, keep it neutral, but not neutral because that blue, that's Phantom. At least I'm pretty sure that's the name. And that's a lip color. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize my last little clip, I was not as zoomed in as I had been or should be. So I went with a little bit of a softer smoke on my eye. I didn't do an excessive amount of eyelining. I did my typical smoke charcoal, and then of course my favorite mascara combo. Yes, my lips are lined. Does this have anything to do with Cloudland? No, it's just a combination I wanted to play with, so this is what we've got. Also, are my lips excessively lined? Yes. Like, I feel like I might have gone a little overboard, but Pitch wishes this is what her lips look like. Hey. So let's go in now with Phantom, because I feel like this storm cloud blue is what makes sense for Cloudland and a rainy forest. And I think it'll still go with the green. It should, which I did, by the way, take that down just a little bit because I felt like it was getting to be a little excessive. And that was not what I wanted for this look. This combination is absolutely a choice. It was also inspired by something that I saw on like TikTok or something like that, so I had to try it. Although I feel like their lip liner was more burgundy, but kind of seeing this buffed out a little bit, and with the blue, it might have been more like this, which is, it's called Current, so it's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a purpley red, maybe something like a wine, or like named after wine. Your girl over here doesn't drink, and even when I did drink, I didn't drink wine, so I wouldn't know. Cloudlands, but make it theatrical? Is that what we're gonna say? Okay, it is a little different. It's definitely theatrical. It's unexpected. It is not your everyday Phantom, which I do think is a really good name for this color, is not going to be your standard everyday. Well, I guess it just depends on what your standard everyday is. Me, working in trucking, no. My girl Kai, working in corporate banking, no. One of you watching, probably yes. I hope so. I mean, because this bitch is creamy. Like, it went on so smooth, and it is such a fun color. And I'm not gonna lie, there is a part of me that wish I had the balls to wear this. Not at work, because again, like, I'm not wearing makeup at work. Like, no. Not at all. But I wish I had like the guts to wear this like as an everyday color. It really actually is. Damn, that is a really good color. It looks really pretty with black, with a black liner, because I did I did test this out on TikTok and Instagram, and it definitely needed a liner, and I threw black on, and when I put the black on, it kind of almost made it like a navy blue. Ooh, it was really pretty. It was really good. It was really good. So here is my Cloudland by Fulton and Rourke interpretation. We've got the earthy, the brown, and the green. We've got the storm clouds with Phantom. Yeah, sorry, I just keep looking at myself on the screen because I'm really pleasantly surprised at how this turned out. Ooh, okay. Okay. This wasn't what I was expecting, and I'm not hating it. You know how sometimes when you do something, you're just like, oh, that really did actually turn out, and you weren't sure if it was going to turn out. You were hoping it would turn out, but you just really weren't sure, and then it does, and you're like, look at what I did. It's kind of the moment I'm having right now. Glad I could share that with all of you. But anyway, this again is my Cloudland by Fulton and Rourke interpretation. I will link to Cloudland in the description. I used, just to recap again, Gingerbread Man, Christmas, and Ornament on my eyes. I just used a NYX liner for my lips and Phantom for my lipstick. That is going to be released down the road. I know, I keep showing you guys shit that like I'm not releasing like tomorrow, and I do apologize. I'm sorry. I just want you guys to love it and be really excited for when it comes out. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all the things. And I will see you in the next Get Ready With Me. Bye.